Hey, yo, what's up, baby? Welcome back to the Hypothetical live stream. My name's Jacob. How we doing? Crazy Sunday close. The please close over this level happened, man. It happened. Are you standing? Yes. Y'all know how to standing desk. I'm slowly revamping everything to be functional to stand whenever I need to. Guys, we got something new too. Check this out. I'm about to implement something awesome here. Watch this. Wait, hold on. After the group. Alright. Besides that, watch this. Computer, what's the current price of Bitcoin? Oh wait, you guys can't hear it in the countdown. Hold on. Hold on. Bear with me. Here you go. I wanted to name it HODLBot, but you can't. Computer, what's the current price of Bitcoin?
On July 1st, 2024, one Bitcoin was worth $63,340 US. Since then, Bitcoin is up about 1%, and currently worth $63,550 US.
63K, baby. Solana ETF. I mean, everything's going to plan. Am I right? Everything's going to plan. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Everything's just slow today. Roaring Kitty, man. Legend. Legend. Freaking legend. Yo, what's up, guys? How we doing? Like always. Oh, interesting tweets today. If you're following our Twitter, interesting tweets today. Lots of good ones. Lots of good ones. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Again, this week, obviously, we got Independence Day for the U.S. coming up Thursday. We usually don't stream on Thursdays anyway, but you know the drill. Regardless, holiday volume is going to be garbage anyway, so we'll be back on that Friday. So no Thursday stream. Y'all know the drill. I just got to play this song literally I think this is just my new theme song or summer jam or something. This song's so good. The remixed version. The original song's good, but like the remix one's so much better. We're going to get ready in just a second. Oh, my freaking everything's just slow today. Listen. This is a great little, I don't even know if he calls it a remix. I think it's like a flip. Almost ready, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me go live on the talk. Everything green. That's going to be my title for the talk. Go live on the Instagram, too. All right, got the AC unit running again today. Hopefully don't trip or anything. All right, let's get started, man. Welcome back to the Deluxe Saga live stream. Like always, my name is Jacob. Good to see you guys. Appreciate you being here like always. Pray that the power doesn't go out. There we go. All right. We're looking okay for now. We're looking okay for now. You'll know if the stream crashes. If the stream crashes, I've been pulling too much juice. Stream crashes, I've been pulling too much juice. All right. Lots to go over today, guys. Solana 150 almost yet again. Can't get better than that, my friends. Do you guys remember the Bitcoin weekly close price? The whole thought process around this entire stream. Oh my goodness, we literally demolished the weekly level. We said last week we drew this line, aka I think it was on Monday. We said, please close over this week the 61,500 level. Guys, we went that zone down there coming from that previous weekly open close highs back in 2021. We closed at 62,600, literally over a grand from what we wanted. Over a grand from what we wanted. Absolutely killed that price. Like, I can't. I'm too excited. This is just nuts. Like, you can't get better than that. I'm not going to lie. You can't get better than that. Wow. So, congrats, Bitcoin, one more time. Great job, Bitcoin, for closing over that weekly level. We love you. All right. So, we got to eliminate that now. So, this week, if we could close here, right? If we could close anywhere above last week's high on Bitcoin, I think we're going to have an insane rally going into the end of summer, right? So there is a potential for big moves coming up very soon. Now, if you guys don't know already, I don't know what I'm doing up here. My child, my second baby girl, is due on the 6th of July. Okay? So, that's this Saturday. So I'll keep you updated on what goes on with that. Could be earlier, could be later. Right now, it seems like it's going to be later. But again, once that happens, streams are going to die down to probably twice a week, and then we will add on days as we can. All right? So that's pretty much it. Besides that, guys, we're going to get into our top 10 viewers from last week, and we're going to pick, her name is Sydney. We're going to pick that winner here in just a minute. But real quickly, Circle's USDC becomes first stablecoin in compliance with the EU. Great job, EU. I'm proud of you. Great job. So, again, acceptance across the board. So much acceptance. It's what we want. We want all this acceptance with Bitcoin, with stablecoins, with any digital currency. We want it accepted. The more it's accepted, the more you're going to see the crypto market be stabilized, all right? Besides that, this week, again, I bet you on Tuesday. Okay, I won't say Tuesday. I bet you on Wednesday there's still going to be no volume. Wednesday's still probably going to be zero volume throughout the day because we have the U.S. markets all closed on Thursday for Independence Day, 4th of July. But today we had the PMI at 9:45 a.m. We had PMI at 10 a.m. as well. We had the S&P and the ISM. Australia rate decision is this evening, so be ready for that. See what happens. Tesla Q2 deliveries are expected tomorrow. That's Tuesday. We got Jerome in the Europe Central Bank president doing a monetary policy panel at 9:30 a.m. So again, you know, when that man speaks, it's just next level. So we don't know what could happen. That's at 9:30 a.m. Again, that's Eastern time. That's right at market open. Then Jolt's job openings at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Wednesday, we got Williams speaking. I mean, we'll just see some updates. Weekly jobless claims, 8:30 like always. Usually that's on Thursday, but it got pushed to Wednesday. S&P PMI again. We got the services this time instead of the manufacturing. So services 9:45, ISM 10, same times as we had today, just the services. Factory orders though, and the inventories are on Wednesday and an early market close. There you go. So the volume on Wednesday, honestly, I would just take the day off. Because even with the market closing at 1 Eastern, right, we have FOMC minutes released at 2. So this reaction here will not happen until Friday for the most part. So I don't know. BK, futures. Are futures closing at 1 as well? Sometimes futures will continue to be open. Let me know. Because I'm pretty sure Thursday futures are open. But yeah, let me know if that's it's always random sometimes with the futures. on Independence Day. But they're either 145 or 2. Okay, that's fine. All right, yeah. Besides that, guys, we had this crazy news. Roy Kitty literally submitting a scheduled 13G. You know, it's pretty much telling him that he has over that 6%, or I think it's 5% for a 13G. I can't remember. But a significant stake in Chewy that he has to actually publicly disclose it. So I posted that today. Chewy stock was up quite a bit today. I'm curious where it's at now. It's funny too because guess what? You have I'm typing in Bitcoin. I'm so used to it. Chewy today was up, spec down. It's down 4% today. I think GME was down too. Yeah, and it's back up today. Wow, that's nuts. Okay, never mind. It's down 5% on the gap down, but still, it's back green on the daily. Or sorry, that's a weekly. I'm dumb. Back green on the daily though, but it's still gap down majorly because of that news. Besides that, we had the PMI today. That the orders are rising for a second month. All right, so 51.6 over 51.3 for the last. And then we had the Coinbase adds government agency, U.S. Marshal Service to its institutional clients. Interesting. But I think that's it. Yeah, we have the USDC. We were just mentioning that earlier. So that's pretty much all the news. Nothing crazy. Remember, again, this week, obviously, it is a low volume week, probably on Wednesday and going into Thursday. I would just suggest not trading at all. Enjoy the week, especially if you're in the U.S., and then come back on Friday. You're going to have a crazy Friday, more likely. So, crazy. Good to see you guys yet again. Hope you had a great weekend. Going to be a short week, though, like always. But appreciate you all being here. Top 10 viewers this week. Here you go. You got Jasby in first. You got Troy Oden in second. We got Bolo in third. Varun in fourth. Dennis in fifth. Arif, I hope I said that right, man. I'm sorry. In sixth. You got Roby in seventh. You got My Forex Street in eighth. Damon ninth. Great job, Dame. We got Tham in 10th. Tom in 11th. And Dora in 12th. So the reason why I have 12 up here is because Tom and Varun, I'm sorry, but I have to implement a new rule where if you've won the previous week, then you can't win back-to-back anymore, sadly. I wish we could, but it's just we can't. We're just going to give other people a chance to win back-to-back. But that's, again, it's just if you won one of the other giveaways this week. But I appreciate you nonetheless. I want to make sure you guys are recognized for being one of our top 10 viewers. But great job, guys. I'm going to add everybody else on the pick today. And we'll get to that, and then we'll do Bitcoin predictions. Yo, Pepe, what are you doing, bro? What you doing, brother? Where will Bitcoin be next month? We're looking for that 70K, baby. Let's go. Varun, come on. I'm sorry, man. I mean, if I, it's just fair to everybody else. So we got 1. Let's see what else. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So next week, 8, 9, 10, and then 12. All right. As long as I did have enough points for me in the top 12. Yeah, that's why I put you on there, man. So I put you on there. All right. We're going to pick our top 10 winner right now. First off, maybe should we I'm going to have Pepe spin the wheel to pick our top 10 winner from last week. Again, those of you that probably don't understand what the hell I'm talking about here, this is our point system that we implement into the live stream. All you have to do is tune in and chat. You also put in your Bitcoin predictions. If you're correct with your Bitcoin prediction at the beginning of every stream, you put it in. If you're correct by the end of the stream, you get 100 points added to your profile. You get added to the leaderboard. The more you're correct, the higher you rank, and the more you chat, the higher you rank, stuff like that. But these were our top 10 that we just mentioned that were on the list from this past week. So great job for those of you that are on there. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. First off, computer. Pick a number between 1 and 12. Okay, it's not listening to me. All right, computer. I'm going to figure that out. There we go. Let's just pick one. Who's it going to be? Computer screwed me. 7. Numero 7 has to be Roby. Great job, Roby. Congratulations. Let's go. Roby, make sure you join the Discord and you reach out to me, and we'll get you those winnings, brother. Just send me a DM on Discord, and I got you. But let's go ahead and get to the charts, my friends. Good to see you guys. Welcome back. Like always, congrats, Roby, if you're here. If not, hopefully you see the stream later or something. Man, what a freaking 2 days in a row, man, on Bitcoin. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. Can't get better. Can't get better. Can't get better. All right. Can't get better. All right. Yeah, we went over everything. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. All right, we're good. All right, let's get to the charts, guys. Get our Bitcoin predictions in and go at it. Looks like the bot didn't want to function yet again. Dumb bot. You dumb bot. What are you doing? All right, so the last Bitcoin predictions was 60,711. That's pretty crazy. 60,711. That's honestly nuts. But if you want to be in, if you want to be a part of this giveaway, if you want to be a part of this Bitcoin predictions today, make sure you join the main YouTube stream. The bot's not in there, but we're gonna get the bot over there. That's the only way to enter, and we'll get cranking here. All right, let me go ahead and move that bot over. Get ready. It should be there in a second. Don't ask me why it doesn't work. I don't know. Also, my allergies are like extremely bad today. It's driving me freaking nuts. I don't have tissue. Dang it. I wish I did. I've been blowing my nose all day. But in just a second, the bot will jump over. People asking about the indicator. This is the price action concepts indicator. Really quickly, I want to show you though that weekly zone we plotted. Remember, coming from the weekly open close high right there, right? Coming from that weekly open close highs average right there. Open close high there, open close high there, open close high there. We just kind of mapped out the lowest one and the highest one. Got that zone. Boom. It's above 60K nonetheless. We wanted it to close over this 61,500 level. Easily did it. I mean, what a weekly recovery. Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You just can't. Insane. Insane. All right. Is the bot over? Ping the bot. Where's it at? Discord. If the bot doesn't line up, then I mean, I guess we'll just have to do no Bitcoin predictions today. No, there it is. Okay, bet. It is here. All right. Let's go ahead and get those Bitcoin predictions in. If you want to be a part of that, make sure you're in the mainstream. You see the bot. The price we're going to go with today is 63,433. This is how you get to be on the top 10 leaderboard at the end of every single week. All right. So you pretty much rank up predicting the right price of Bitcoin. Now remember, Pepe, the man himself, somehow got it right on 3K in profit. But look at these trades this guy's made. This is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's a 71% win rate right now. I created a voice command. Let's see if it works. Wait, hold on. I gotta remember. I think Alexa. Does that work? Okay, so I think it's because it says Alexa, but I can change it to computer. Let's see. Get your Bitcoin predictions in now if you haven't already. I would very much appreciate it, please. Let's see routines. This one's supposed to respond. This one's supposed to respond to the who is the greatest trader alive. All right. Computer. Alexa, who is the greatest trader alive?
From Axery.com. The most successful long-term trader in history.
Computer.
Warren Buffett.
Stop. Wrong. It's Pepe. It's supposed to say the Pepe wheel currently reigns as the best trader with a win rate of 71% and a total profit of 3,000. It's going to get there at some point. It's going to get there at some point. I don't know why it's not actually registering. Drive me nuts. It used to register all the time. I used to do that back in the day all the time. You can do some fun stuff. All right, let's go ahead and see what Pepe is going to pick here. And then we'll get to our full-on Bitcoin analysis. All right? And then, yes, we're going to go over gold. Quit asking if you have already. All right, we got the M and the L and 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 the M and the L. Okay, here we go. What are you going to pick, Pepe? You going to be more or less today? The man has freaking killed it up $3 grand already. Let's see if he does it yet again. Hold it tight. No hands. Man's going with the less. Yo, he went less last week and made like $500 on Friday. All right, Pepe with the less pick. Let's go, Pepe. All right, let's go ahead and get into the analysis. Yo, Dame, I did that for you on Friday, brother. Come on. Come on, brother. What are you doing? What do you think? Who do you think I am? I did that for you on Friday, son. I'm not the coder, Bond. We have an entire development team that's dedicated to developing the indicators. All right. So real quick, like we said, weekly chart, like always. The weekly chart, the open close weekly highs there. All we wanted to see is yet again another bounce off that zone. We got it. Hallelujah. Got the bounce back there. Great week. No better weekly close than that. If it would have closed green, obviously would have been better. But major. Remember the last time it wicked this low, right? Nearly this low. It did the same exact thing. Look at the run it had before. 71,500-ish. 72. Topped out at 72 almost. So this week, again, I just want to see this now close over last week's high, 63,343. We close over that, you get a full engulfing there, not even a close to retesting down the 60K. We got a little bit of a sell-off early, but it came back up so far, right? Bull Mondays. We'll see how it ends up into the rest of the week. I think there is potential it could maybe go retest that 61,500 or something. But for now, the daily, I mean, this is all pretty priceless. This thing literally extended majorly on the RSI here, or RSI, goodness gracious. Get that old indicator out of here. Extended majorly on the oscillator matrix here with a very heavy bearish money flow, as you can see in the middle. But you see how it peaked and now it's decreasing. It came out of that threshold. Notice we have a threshold line here. That means that's where the peak selling or peak trend for the most part to the sell side is there. So it's coming out of, it peaking over that threshold. So indicating that there is a potential for those buyers to start coming. Now I will say that I will be watching right above here around 46 on the oscillator because it did extend, it is bounced back, but you see there's lower highs in place still. So with lower highs still in play, we're probably gonna have to set one more lower high and then convert to a higher low after that to actually get a proper reversal. So we'll see if we get it or not, above or below 50. If we can get it above that 50 level and create a lower high above the 50 like this one, where it clears through, that would push price to about 65, 66K, and then we'd probably get a very nice pullback and then turning point. So we'll see if that plays out or not. 6,500 is that upside target right now. We noticed that this zone here, we wanted it to hold originally, but it didn't. On the daily, we ended up closing well below that here, remember, last Monday. And then we kind of just held on this very high volume order block above 60K. 60K is the price, right? That's been the price for a while. So us getting back into this little zone here would be great from this previous lower high and that change of character. I would like to be around 65K or retest roughly 65K this week. I mean, today we had a high of, 63,800. So that is a huge move so far this week, going from Sunday to Monday. Gotta love it. Can't get better than that. Up 1.26% today. And what was that? What did I say the high was again? 63,800. So almost 6,400. 64K, sorry. Which was nuts. So going from this weekly chart to that daily, we got a little bit of imbalance to fill for the past few weeks. But going from there to the 4 hours, take a look at it. We're finally showing a little bit of bullish price action on the 4 hour. Oscillator, again, escaped the death of the frickin' downside trend, right? When you get majority turning points on this downside here, like they're all just forming at the low or below 50 or all forming above 50, that indicates a very strong trend. So in this case, we finally escaped it, creating that bullish money flow now with a nice change of character. Looking actually pretty solid at the moment. I still, like I said last week on the 4 hour, if I want to be more bullish on this, I want to get us back over that 64, probably 500 area before considering any bigger moves. 64,500 would be perfect. If that happens, then we maybe could retest that 65,468 or roughly 65,500 weekly level that we've been looking at for a while now. Remember the 4 hour or the weekly here, right here, boom, open close high right up there. So seeing that was pretty clean here. I would really, really want to see if we can maybe crush that this week, but we just got to wait and see. Again, we have low volume midweek, or sorry, mid to end of the week, so be ready for that. But we'll get into that, obviously, later this week. Bitcoin, though, going back, not on the second chart. No. Go back to the daily. This thing's about to freeze. There you go. Bitcoin on the daily chart, though, so far, fantastic move. If we pull our fib as well, though, if we were to play a retracement, notice that 50% retracement to the upside gives you a retest of 65,200. So it would give us that weekly retest, which is actually a very healthy retracement to continue lower. So right now, that's the price I would be targeting to that upside for just a potential fib retracement there on the daily Fibonacci. Same with the weekly. It should line up roughly the same. Maybe. Actually, let's see. Probably not. I didn't pull from 72, so no. Oh, yeah, it does. Sorry, I did pull from 72, so never mind. So literally the exact same. Right at that, I mean, it perfectly lines up with that weekly level, so it makes a lot of sense for it to, actually treat this low as a bounce, right? That low was 58,414 and also lined up with previous highs. So seeing that there looks really clean so far. We'll see where Bitcoin's at going into the next day, but, I mean, you can't go wrong, right? You can't go wrong. This thing literally, though, yet again, like we talked about, this strategy you've been watching for a minute, you have an overlap of a bullish imbalance and a breaker block. There's your breaker order block. There's your bullish imbalance. Price literally tagged it, rallied right off of that for a new high. Now, does price actually hold above that high? Does it close over that high? That's the kind of the question here. Honestly, on the 4 hour, so long as it closed over 63, like 400, let's just say 63,400. I mean, this closing price was 369, so it could close a little bit lower, but this opening price was 369 as well. So if it closes anywhere above the 369, I think you actually could get that continuation through 64. We'll see that. I'm not a huge fan of this wick so far, but we have an hour and 20 left on this 4 hour candle. So I think we have time. Notice it also bounced above that change character, but holy cow, the order block or the breaker block overlaid with the fair value gap there, when you see those overlapping, price actually bounces off of insane value. So major moves, though. Pepe said less, so we watch to see if it goes less. Right now, he is currently correct. So, guys, that's the end of our Bitcoin predictions. If you didn't get them in on the main YouTube stream, then I'm sorry. We got week entries today. Nobody entered today. What are you guys doing? Get those entries in now if you didn't already. All right, I'm going to close them. There you go. No. All right, I'm closing the Bitcoin predictions. If you didn't get them in, so be it. Sorry. It is Monday. It is a holiday week, so I could see why we got lower entries today. Whatever. If you want to be a part of that, make sure you're in the mainstream when we do them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. The bot's going to move, okay? Again, don't say the bot move. Jacob, the bot move. No, it's going to move more than likely, so it's going to go to the other stream. So be ready for that. Bot is broken. Bot ain't broken, brother. We got them all. They were accepting entries. All right, that was Bitcoin. Let's jump over to Solana, and then we'll do gold, and then we'll do Ethereum. All right, man, my allergies are bad right now. Let's start with the weekly chart on Solana.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, the reason for saying that yet again is just you can't doubt daily and weekly open close highs. You also can't doubt the structural value of Solana on this weekly chart. It's been perfect. But even better, we have those ETF filings that happened on Friday. It was a Thursday. It was on Thursday last week, going into Friday. So major moves, major bounce backs, insane weekly bounce. If you guys don't recall, I told you I was buying some at 140. I wish I would have said, like, let's see, this low here was 136.89. So I wish I would have got some at 137, but it's not a big deal. 140 was that retracement buy that I wanted, just due to this previous high right here and the 140 even number. But again, that I locked in half of the profits I made on that hedged short that I had 2 weeks ago. So again, I'm still holding a little bit of that cash, waiting to buy a little bit more. But again, for me, Solana, I'm buying these levels for a 5 to 10 year hold. I talked about how I was literally leveraging a short to hedge myself just in case something went crazy about, at the time, something went crazy about the celebrities doing all these meme coin rug pulls, which was kind of scary for the network, but it seems like it's fine. People are still, they're filing ETFs on top of it. So I'm not really gonna, there's no reason to, now probably hedge my position. I really like it above 120, and we've had since the beginning. We picked some up at 121 before. I wish I would have picked some up at 122, but if it would have hit 121, I would have been in again. But it's okay. We got some more at 140, ready for this next leg up, targeting 174.37. Again, coming from a weekly level. You can't negate the weekly levels, baby. You can't negate them. So here you go. 1, 2, 3. Right? Crazy reaction on the weekly, 174.37. What do we have? Well, guess what happened? Price went up, crossed that level before, rejected 200. That just so happened to be another weekly crazy reaction there. Breaks through it, and yet again, look at the way it rejected it on the weekly, okay? Rejected there. Came back down, retest 136.50, retest the previous high, 121, came from a daily open close high that we've talked about a million times. But now that we're back in this zone, we're looking for that 174 retest. Man, I need to get a tissue. My nose is driving me nuts. These allergies are worse. But on the money flow profile side, let's go to the daily here. The daily right now, we are still at that zone at 150. Now, we have to get through 150. This already was a high volume zone the last time we tested it and rejected it, right? The more times we test that level, so far, there are still more buyers than there have been sellers in that zone. It's not a lot, but you can see there's still a bit of an imbalance on the buy side. So the buy side there is a little bit more aggressive in this range around 150. We just need to really clear that level. That open close price right there is roughly 151. So I'd like to see that first target would be up there 163, then going all the way to 174 after that. So let's go Solana. You gotta love it. You can't get better than that. I need my 5-digit XRP bag to retire me yesterday. Well, man, if I were you, I would liquidate that XRP bag because it's probably going lower. I hate to break the news to you, but hopefully you're not continuing to buy into it. I'm gonna just say. Praying that you don't continue to buy into it. Come on, bro. But yeah. No. Yes, Dame. Yes. Yes. Yo, TJ, I appreciate that, man. All right, screw this. All right, 1 second. I need to get a tissue bad. I gotta have something over here. I need a tissue bad. 1 second. All right. Gosh. We're good. It's driving me nuts. It's literally driving me nuts. He's allergic to bearish price action. BK, you're acting like we're in bearish price action, brother. What kind of question is that? If it never mind. All right. Let's keep going. This is the next big thing we've been watching right now. Optimized 18 here. You can see we've been retesting the NEO. We rejected it last week. We're back to it, right? Retesting NeoCloud on the daily, which is good. We got to start trading back through that to show the right consolidation to get us going, maybe back to that 160, that 163 level. So we'll see here on Solana. But going back to the 4-hour now, Solana. I mean, guys, can't get better structure than this, right? Price yet again extends. Beautiful V bounce, creates that BOS, creates that change in character. First of all, here's your 50% retracement. Like, I mean, price beautifully comes off of this high, right back into the golden pocket that just so happens to be right off of pretty much a bull flag that it broke before when that ETF hit. Now, this thing now is just ready to probably clear this high. We'll see where it ends up here going into tomorrow, but the structure was so clean, bounced right in that zone there. Can't get better than that. But it also happened to be at the previous high. If we look at signals and overlays as well, I'm curious here. We have now fully extended above the NeoCloud on, or above the bearish NeoCloud, which is really good. So this level right here, though, previous high, clearly, again, This is what we talked about many times, right? When price is trading through the Neo Cloud, right, that's a no-go on price. It's consolidating to potentially flip. Now, if you were to take a potential trade, you wait for that Neo Cloud to flip, and then you trade it when price is trading below or above that Neo Cloud. So notice very strong downtrend when it trades below it, continues back. Price now is starting to regain starting to reverse a bit here, taking out the upside of that bearish Neo Cloud. So what we want to see now is a flip like we saw here. We get a flip like this, then we get price to extend higher, and then again find support off of that Neo Cloud again on the buy side here, right? Something like this. What it's going to line up as, like always, is going to make that same move with the Fibonacci. So the Neo Cloud acts similar to a Fibonacci play, right? So in this case, what we talked about here, right? So price here, as you can see, 50% retracement lines up right at the bottom of that Neo Cloud. Price extends here. Right? Where's the low? 618 lining up right at the bottom of Neo Cloud. Very aggressive trend. And that's why we were talking about how when you see price extending and trading well below or above the Neo Cloud, it's more than likely in a very strong trend regardless of the direction. So what I would want to see is price yet again treating these highs after they're broken. And when that happens, you'll get a nice flip on the Neo there, and then we'll get a potential very clean continuation. But the biggest price right now is at 152. It comes from this previous lower high there, right? On the weekly. I want to see where that 152 is sitting. It's pretty much just a weekly high there, isn't it? Yeah, that weekly high was 151.73. The weekly is not as significant for the 152, but it is here with these two daily levels that are being rejected there and there. So it would be very nice move through 152 if we could get it, and then we would eliminate both of those weekly open close highs. Also coming from roughly this area as well. There's just a lot of volume sitting there like we plotted there. There you go. So there's just your overlay of the volume as well through this consolidated period that it's had, right? So Stevie, you're new to the stream, man. It's an inside joke. XRP is an inside joke in this stream, but I appreciate you being here. But sorry, I was reading the other chat. I'm literally streaming on like 5 different platforms. I'm sorry if my XRP joke upset you. We just talk about how much we don't like XRP. It's just the chart is horrible because so many people would ask about it. That's pretty much, it's just a joke. All right, 152. That break on Solana is key. Let's go over gold. XRP, Dave said XRP is a joke we all fall for. Yeah. Yes. This volume tool is Lux Algo. Just type in money flow profile, all right? All right, guys. Again, on gold, we talked about how we've continuously been watching short due to the daily trend. Pretty easy. We kept watching the 2300 support, right? 2300 yet again in play. I mean, this thing has to clear this high, and it hasn't. 2337. Price has to clear that high. If price doesn't clear that high, I'm not going to be looking anywhere on the 4 hour for an upside move. We are getting a somewhat of a turning point right now. Price is trying to move. I could say your odds right now might be on a 4 hour to break through that previous high, but the daily sells it for me. The daily has to break for me to consider a continuation on this bullish trend. Now, the weekly is a little bit better because the weekly chart on gold here, if we pull up the signals and overlays, you can notice price has beautifully been holding above its Neo Cloud like we just discussed, right? We had a potential retest here, right, of the bottom of the Neo Cloud. It just said nope. So the minute it escapes and gives you that continuation signal well above the Neo, usually it's implementing the extended trend. So extends that trend. We get the continuation, and now yet again, we're hovering well above the Neo on the weekly. So I do think in the long run on the weekly chart, we do have potential upside continuation. But if you go to the daily here, we're just consolidating. We're continuously trading through that Neo Cloud, right? They're continuously trading through the Neo. So again, like we said already, when we're trading through the Neo, it's just a no-go. Just a no-go. That means consolidation. Now, if you bleed, if you like live for consolidation, then again, that's your play. Whatever. That's your play. If you live for that consolidation, that's your play. All right. And you know that price is potentially going to bounce back and forth. That's why the Neo Cloud's so great, is because when you see price trading through the Neo, like down here, right? That's usually when it's consolidating. When price is outside the Neo is trending really well, it's usually trading outside that Neo Cloud, and you'll see a very strong trend string. Right now, you can see down here 14% on that trend string. See, 14% on that trend string, right? So that's something that we really, really want to potentially see is a upside break, if anything. And again, same as what I talked about already, bearish trend, right? Still showing bearish price action. Price, all it has to do is clear this high. That would get you out of the Neo Cloud, for one, on the daily chart. It would also give you a little bit more momentum through that previous lower high, and then potentially breaking the rest of the lower highs and retesting the all-time high. So it's one of those things that we're just watching for. And again, you don't want to go against the trend. There's no reason to go against the trend. Just please don't. I will say, though, we've been wanting to not go against the trend forever. We had several news events that have driven us lower, right? We targeted 2,300 last week. We hit it. We targeted, when it went up here and retested that 285, right? Or that 50% retracement there. And I did it again. But even here, 2,300 retest. Now, we're finally showing a potential bullish price action with, a very, I would say this is a weaker inverse head and shoulders, but it's possible. I mean, it is possible. It looks okay for now, but again, I really need to see this high break here, 23.37, before considering any upside targets. It just has to. I mean, look at the amount of times it's struggled there, right? It's just going to have to do it. It's going to have to break through, but I do like this current price action more than I have from this slow fade to the upside. Slow fade to the upside usually entails another leg down, like we talked about back here, and yet again, we got that leg down, right? Now we're finally showing a actual potential reversal setup on a lower time frame for the most part on gold here. So again, for confirmation, I just want to see it break back out. I do like that it fully extended on the oscillator and it's trying to reset above the 50 level. That's a good sign that this thing is ready. I will say your odds to the upside are a lot better now than they were back here, right? So looking for that. Trend is your friend, 100%. So yeah, that's it for the gold 4 hour there. Just watching for that breakout. Otherwise, I think it very much could go retest 2,300 again if it doesn't get through this previous high of 337. So that's what we're gonna be watching on that 4 hour there. And like I said, the daily still stuck in that bearish trend. But like I mean, you got a higher low. You got a higher low from that previous low. You didn't set a lower low, so it's starting to show that it does want to hold. It's just a matter of watching that 4 hour go into the daily for breaking. That's the biggest thing. All right. Let's go to Ethereum now with its lovely bounce back. Come on, baby. Let's go. All right. Ethereum broke its slope easy, right? Tyler could draw that. Pepe's wrong today. We'll see. Pepe's, to be honest, he might be wrong early on, but he's come back easy. One second. Hold on one second. I don't think that's right. Bear with me here. I want to make sure I didn't miss a specific news event, because I don't think that's happening. Do we have that on there? Hold on. BK, did we put... Let me double check. I don't think I mentioned that. We're going to go over Ethereum here in just a second. I'm just double checking on a news event that I passed over. I I might have mentioned it, but I just don't remember now. BK, on Wednesday, we have a ADP non-farm. I don't think we added that. Did I just pass over? Yeah, on Wednesday at 8:15. Probably add that to that tweet if you can. On Wednesday. Somebody mentioned in the other chat, I was like, I don't recall seeing that on our list, but it is there. They might have just added it. So yeah, we do have ADP non-farm employment on Wednesday, but again, guys, this is for the U.S. markets. More than likely, that volume on Wednesday would probably be slow. On-farm's not on Friday; it's on Wednesday. Let me double check. Oh, it is on Friday. We got a report on Wednesday as well. Oh, I see it. I see what never mind. I see what I'm missing. Friday 8:30. Never mind. I must have passed over it. Wednesday we have the non-farm employment as well. We should probably add that. I want to double check. So yeah, Friday's gonna be nuts. Gosh, Friday's gonna be nuts, especially with Thursday being closed and low volume probably on Wednesday. Friday's gonna be nuts. After the 4th, I just wouldn't trade. I just wouldn't trade, to be honest. Yeah, but the market's closed before FOMC for the most part. U.S. markets close at 1 Eastern on Wednesday, and then we have gold and the rest might trade through it as well. But Friday's going to be crazy. Friday's going to be crazy with the minutes on with minutes, and then Friday being closed, and then or Thursday being closed. Like. Dude, honestly, it's definitely just worth taking the rest of the week off, because Wednesday market closed early, low volume more than likely throughout the day because of the early market close. Then you had the minutes releasing at 2 like normal. Then you go into Friday and you get like 5 news breakings at like literally, besides the monetary policy report at 11 a.m. You get like 5 of them releasing at the bell. Or no, an hour before. That's nuts. Gosh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just don't trade. Just don't, literally, when Wednesday markets close, just don't trade the rest of the week. I promise you're gonna be way better without it. I just wouldn't go about it. Yeah, there's just so many events. All right, real quick, Ethereum breaking that trend. Right now, though, respecting that previous high like we just saw in Solana. So, love this price action versus when we had it here. This year, we kept setting new random lows. This one actually set an extended low, and now it's starting to show that it wants to potentially retrace. Remember what we said, though, seeing that inverse head and shoulders for the most part on the oscillator, right? We talked about this last week, right? You got it here. You got your extended kind of V bounce low. Here's your turning point right there, right? There's a bullish turning point right there. You could have taken entry right off this low here. Like we said, we love to see this thing form an inverse head and shoulder sometimes. And there's your 2-to-1. I mean, that thing hit within, like a day. Like crazy, easy swing there, easy overnighter. Goes back to retest the 3350 level, and then makes its move back to retest 3,500 for the most part, guys. We're finally showing respect on the 3,500. We've been trading back and forth through that 3,500 over and over again. Yeah. Honestly, I'm tempted, man. We might not even stream after Wednesday. We'll come back on Friday. We're not gonna be here Thursday, of course. But But this week for Ethereum, fantastic bullish weekly close on Ethereum. You can't get better than that. Let's close over at least last week's high. That's the biggest thing, 3,484. That would give us that 3,500 close. But again, we had the the S1s. I forgot to mention that. Was that on Friday? The S1s got returned. That would have been after the stream. Where's our Twitter? That might have been after the stream. Those S1s got returned, didn't they? Yeah. These things got returned, so new deadline was July 8th. That was over the weekend. Not much reaction. Not much reaction to that, so it's good to see price. Ethereum didn't really change, but again, that kind of delays when these will be trading, right? It'll delay when the ETFs get traded. We are seeing if they might be traded this week, but honestly, it's better off because this next week's the 4th of July, and maybe that's why they delayed it. There was changes, right? Like maybe they're delaying it because they don't want it to start trading on a low volume week or something. You never know. There's always something behind whatever's happening. But I don't know. That's just fun to say. It's probably not the case. But from where we're at here this week, we closed over last week's high, which is what I would want to see. 3,484 would be really nice. If we can close over 35.25 would be even better, right? That's literally coming from just a weekly open close high there. I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? Okay. For the 150th time, this is why we plot weekly open close levels, especially at reactionary points. If I draw a line right here, when Ethereum back in 2021 made a pump and completely demolished 4K and then closed well under 4K, then went up and did it again, why wouldn't you plot that level? It's a weekly level. Why wouldn't you plot that level? If you don't plot your weekly levels, then you need to make sure you start doing it, because I can't explain how important it is. Look at what we recently just did. The same exact crap. We went to that same exact level. If I was actually swing trading it or day trading it here in this zone for a few week trade, or maybe just a short term 6 month, whatever you'd be trading. For me, I like buying Ethereum for the long term. Okay, but in this case, for traders, if you're not plotting weekly levels, you need to make sure you're looking at a weekly chart. Okay, react. I mean, that was as simple as just looking back at the historical pricing of certain reactionary levels. Now, Ethereum, remember, we finally got our first bullish week, so that's 4 bearish weeks in a row, right? 4 bearish weeks in a row. If we move off of that last low we had before we had the ETF pump, we perfectly bounced off the 618. We're now trading above the 50% retracement. So this week, again, if we close above the 3,484, right, I think we're going to be really good going into the third week, or that next week, potentially giving us that ETF volume. And I'm hoping we get good volume on the ETF rather than bad volume like we did with Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped, I think, like 5% or like 3 to 5%. Hopefully Ethereum pops when they start trading. More than likely it might be the same reaction, but we'll wait and see. We're at a different stage in trading than we were when Bitcoin ETF started trading. So for now, upside target, if anything, would be the 36.42 if you wanted one. Besides that, 3826. I wouldn't target anything above 3826. If we break above 3826 on Ethereum, we're probably going to eventually make that 4K close. At some point, right? There's no reason to target more than that. If we can get an actual weekly close around or above that 3,800, let's just say that, we're probably going to start to see a potential opportunity to close above 4K at some point. Once we get that weekly 4K close, we'll be killing it here. Hey, who said the Pepe wheel was wrong? Was that Varun? Was that Varun's? I'm Solana's daddy. Solana is not my daddy. But I guess you can say that. Nah. All right. The Dixie the Dixie closed last week, or tagged last week. Remember that weekly level as well. But again, still in this bullish trend. We're going to see if it, wants to react over the 106.5 or not again. So that's kind of what I would still target to the upside. Don't doubt the king, brother. Don't doubt the king. Don't doubt him. All right, that was Solana. Somebody asked for crude oil 83. Guys, we yet again, if you don't recall, we said if this thing's over 80, it's probably going to 83.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Like, literally. If this thing breaks 80 on this V bounce, it's probably going to 83. The debate was complete garbage. No faith in both candidates. The entire U.S. at this point just has to go for Trump unless they, get somebody else that can actually compete with the guy, which is, there's been talks about that as well, which is going to be nuts. Steve, I'm not the person that created that indicator, but our development team, we have a team of developers that creates all the indicators, and yes, they studied it in and out, making sure they perfected what the actual people that trade it needed it for. Okay, we did it exactly in line with how it was taught. Okay, that's what they do. They're insane. I wish I was that smart. All right, but for this price, 80.58 was that change character high we talked about. We're looking for daily candle closes over the price. We got it. Again, the breaker block comes in play with a nice pat on the back saying, hey, I got you, bro. If you would have just taken this previous high here as well, 80.26, anywhere above 80, continuously bouncing above 80 was indicating that those bulls were 100% in control at that level. We discussed this as well. This overall on the 200 bar range, I don't know, this might be less than that. Let's do 200. 200 bar range, you can see there, majority volume sitting at 78. So again, anytime we're above or at 80, we are always looking more to the aggressive upside. It's just the way oil trends, right? It picks a direction. If it has a really nice bounce like that, a lot of the times it will actually continue in that direction it's bouncing into. So again, we're going to probably see a decent little trend to the upside for now on crude oil now that we've hit this previous lower high, at around 83.74. We're hitting that today. I would be targeting 86, 85 area. So watch that next here on crude oil, but lovely upside trend. You can't get better than that. Again, always look at those higher time frames, daily, 4 hour, there's no reason not to. Yeah, the weekly coming back to 86 would be perfect. Weekly coming back to 86 would be perfect. So watch it. So that is crude oil, my friends. Let's go over to the euro. Euro gapped up today, right? Again, we discussed how gold. We discussed how a lot of Forex, the way it trades is in these very micro trends, is like what we'll call them now. Micro trends, right? You have a little bit of downtrend, a little bit of uptrend, a little bit of downtrend, right? A little bit of downtrend, a little bit of uptrend, a little bit of uptrend, bigger downtrend, right? It's very more minor trends, right? But again, we don't look to potentially take opportunities on gold or on euro or whatever pair you might be trading until you actually see structure break, right? Again, here's your slope. Again, forgive me for constantly grabbing my nose like this because my allergies are killing me today. Again, we broke slope, right? We got that breakout right here, okay? Notice when we got the breakout here, set a high, came back, retested it perfectly, respected that previous lower high, and then made that next breaking move. Now, similar situation here, lower trend, structure breaks here. This one ended up actually failing to the downside. So again, this coming back up, rejecting the 108. I think the 108 is coming from, or 108.8 is coming from a weekly level. But again, here on the daily, what do we want to see if we want to actually be in a potential small uptrend? We want to see prices clear one of these lower highs. So this lower high here was 107.614. We broke it, but we haven't closed over it, right? Haven't closed over it. So let's watch to see if we can close over the 107.5 is kind of what I would want to see. I want to see 107.5 break. I got a gap up today. 4 hour 107. Yeah, I need to get over that 107.5. Fill that gap on the downside. So we would love to see this thing can bounce here and then make that its continuation. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. So that's the euro. Again, I do like bullish structure here. Just need to get one of those daily or 4 hour closes correct. Yo, Pepe, he's insane, man. He's insane. The Dixie. Yo, Dennis, what is up, brother? Good to see you, bro. I know you clocked out at 150, but we back yet again. We back. Ready to rally. All right, guys. Give me one quick second, okay? I'll be back. Watch the Pepe trade. Watch the Pepe trade. Can he do it? Can he do it again? Pepe's king. Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, sorry. Again, days are getting different now that baby's almost here. All right. Alrighty. All right, we're back. Your boy needs a haircut. We might just go all black everything today. All right, gotta get the hat. It's driving me nuts. Gotta get the hat. Going black hat today. Black hat today. Thanks, TJ. I appreciate that, brother. Steve said, Steve, we can, if you're a creator, man, we can work with you to create a custom indicator for you. You gotta be a creator, though, for now. We're working with a lot of different creators at the moment. All right. You're seeing the price action concepts indicator for people asking. Ethereum. Okay, still doing this thing. All right, guys. You got any suggestions? Throw them in the chat. Let's go over it. It is suggestion time. We about an hour in already. Hour 3. What do you guys want to go over? Throw in the chat. We'll go over it. Appreciate you, like always, being here. I gotta get some smoke yet again up in there. There we go. There we go. We'll do a rave break at some point. ENS link. I saw a link a few times there from the squad. All right, let's do link first. I haven't looked at link in a minute because hallelujah, it's back. All right, lovely weekly close on link. Can't get better than that. Great weekly close. This thing set a higher low on the daily so far. It broke its slope. Let's get back over that 50 level on the RS, or on the RS, sorry. Goodness gracious, stop saying that. Let's get back over that 50 level on the oscillator matrix. Goodness gracious. It's still extended though. Usually that can indicate a weaker reversal, but for now, honestly, if it can get over 15, I would really like it. Man, we're at the volume barrier right now. Hold on. Let's extend this a little bit more. Let's extend it a little bit more. Let's go 300 bars. There you go. Boom. That's fine. So yeah, this is it. So this is the level. if we can cleanly get over and, start trading above 15, you'll probably start to see that reversal. I mean, clearly people want to buy it here. Clearly people want to buy it here. So I love the volume so far. Let's see if we can continue above, or at least break 15 and go from there. Let's see here. Optimize. Let me optimize this to 15. All right, so we're still, though, below on the neocloud. Trend strength's only 0.62% though. So that's a good sign for any upside direction. 0.2% on the trend, so the bearish trend really isn't that strong. But look at how this thing played, though. This is just another fantastic thing that we've talked about is when you get that neocloud flip, you see price actually retest but fail it. You get a continuation, you usually get another leg down. That's exactly the best way right there. The best thing we want to see. So for now, do we go back and now retest that neo? That's the biggest question. Notice here from a Fibonacci standpoint, though, look how the Fibonacci and the neocloud line up beautifully between the 382 and the 50% retracement. So that area there could have some resistance, but if it doesn't, if it clears of it above 16, we might actually get some good value. But 1550 right there, big reject before. So watch that there on Link. I do like it, though. Link I like for the long term more than anything. We went over gold like 4 times. This is the oscillator matrix. Man, weekly lower high, though. Played nice there. Confirmed it 3 weeks ago. We go retest that low. Link long term, fantastic. I like Link for the long term. I think it's doing great. I think it's doing great things. I think she's doing great things. Dude. Unreal. Don't doubt it. Don't question the king. Don't question the king. Insane. Pepe, the Pepe wheel trading bot. Let's go. Let's go render. We'll do ENS as well for Dame. ENS after render. Render $7 holla at
Who's
me.
your daddy?
Dollar make you holla. Dollar make you holla. Computer, who's your daddy?
I was made by a team of inventors. at
No,
Amazon.
computer. Wrong. Alright, I do have to make that a command. I'm going to make that a command where it says you, daddy, and then it plays that sound clip. Alright. Render, though. Computer says no. That'd be good. Alright, Fibonacci target would be 878, right? Dude, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. I will say, though, $8 is the watch. We need to see if we close above. We need to see if we close above $8 on that weekly. That open close low there is scary, right? Look at how it wicked again already this week. This week wicked 7.95 and did it last week as well, 7.92. So right at the exact same price. Unreal. Right at the exact same price. Hold on, I gotta make sure we're dialed. Make sure we're locked in. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much it for render. I hate that the weekly closed below this low though at $8. I wish it wouldn't. That 1 week there, but last week the fact that it bounced back is a good sign after sweeping the previous week's low. So not bad. Not bad. You open a leverage on Bitcoin? No. I did. Guys, this right here. All right, so at the beginning of every stream, when you see this, the beginning of every stream, we do something called Bitcoin predictions. If you're new to the stream, I appreciate you being here, but we're going to learn what those are. I spin the Pepe wheel, and he tells me whether you should short or you should long. And this is his track record. This is his trade. This is his track record. It's insane. He's up $3,067 now over a month. Randomizer against a random market. That's what you're seeing. Now, you also get to compete with Pepe Wheel himself. This is the Pepe Wheel. And you get to place your Bitcoin predictions if you join the stream early enough. As you can see right here, these are viewers that have placed whether they think it's going to be more or less. And all you have to do is make sure you're in the main YouTube stream. I give you a price point, and then you guess more or less. And if you're correct, you get 100 points added to your profile. As you see here, we have a leaderboard. So if you're a top 10 viewer at the end of the week, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. And the way to rank up is to be correct on these Bitcoin predictions. Here, do I need to, guys, I think I need to do this. Does this help? Disclaimer. But I just explained it. So, there you go. That helps. People are just gonna be like, you're a short Bitcoin right now? Even though, you know, he's been killing him. That makes it better, right? There you go. Now you understand. If you just listened to me, hopefully you understood. My goodness. All right. Avalanche. I wanted to look at that one. Wowza. Okay, Avalanche. Way to go, brethren. This thing, man, this is like the bullish, mega bullish inverse head and shoulders. It's like, hey, I'm going to give you a lower low into an even lower low and then give you an aggressive higher low. That's money in the bank. Now, I will say your target right now is going to be this low of 31.36, roughly 32. But I would say, 31.36, that's a good target. 4 hour, though, I mean, this thing wicked above that high, create a high low. This is, again, guys, this is it. This is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it really doesn't. It's just a concept of like a really profitable pattern. And again, plays out perfectly. Nice little bull flag there for the break, regardless if it has the perfect neckline or not. I mean, it pretty much has a decent neckline, but it has that extended low. So it's just a proper way of reversing on a trade. So in this case, it also, I was gonna see, it hit 24. We go to the weekly. That wasn't really a significant weekly level, 24. So it's definitely picked a point. I will say on the daily here, I'm not going to say that I would be bullish on a daily chart. I think this is going to easily just go touch 31.36. Again, this was in a pretty aggressive, if we take our swing points here, you can see the 50% in the 382 lines up beautifully right in the middle there at those lows. So I think it just could make that extension back and then continue lower. But I mean, we'll see. So far, it looks like it wants to V-bounce for the most part. What's up, Grateful? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Appreciate you being here again. Guys, we always look at the daily, the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly. We don't look anywhere, any other direction. Can you make a Pepe randomizer indicator? No, it's not the same, Mike. You have to understand. There's some type of balance. There's some type of balance on the wheel, man. It's not the same. The indicator would not work. It just wouldn't. It just wouldn't work. It's not the same. It's just not the same. All right. What's next? ENS. Let's do that. What's up, Ron? How you doing? We were looking at Solana a minute ago. Solana, man, 174 is upside target now on Solana. Yo! Dude, this is... like, this is why I was, like, shook. If you... okay. I'm going to be honest. If you ever see a consistency of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 4 hour or above bearish closes or bullish closures, when it makes that first bullish candle, it probably will start mooning. Just gonna say, your probability stacks so much. At some point, those bulls are gonna, those bears are gonna give. It's just gonna, That's why it's like when I wouldn't take it past, though. An average sell-off could be, you know, this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bearish candles. I would say, like, go back on that specific, whatever you're looking at. Go back on that specific one. Judge the volume in which that sell-off is occurring. See what the average overall amount of 4-hour, daily, or whatever it may be, candles close in that single direction. Right? If the average is 5 or 6, wait till it does more than that. Because that there, we've already discussed it. There's just crazy 9 in a row. The first one it does. Look at the massive rebound it had. Once short started covering, it got away from them, and then they got scared. Right? FOMO started setting in. You got the perfect V-bounce. This doesn't happen on anything but crypto. I promise you, unless it's like some crazy company. And that's the other thing. It's like there's 2 things to go about if you want to trade it this way. One, you have to make sure there's nothing in the news that's affecting it. You can tell there's nothing in the news that was affecting ENS in this standpoint on the 4-hour because the way it was trading the downside, it was very lower volume, right? 2, once you know that there's no news correlated with it, look at any relation this has with the rest of the market. Is the market actually aggressively selling off or not? Because if this is slowly selling off with multiple 4-hour candles closing bearish like this, when you first get that bullish reaction and you actually see people covering, more than especially if it's on the short side, you're more than likely going to get a stronger push in whichever direction. But the only time this would happen on like the any type of stocks or anything is if actual news hit, and then that I would not recommend you playing this. That's why it works so well with crypto, is because you're playing more than likely just to the idea that people are just selling because they don't know what else to do, right? There's no reason to be even selling. So once it fully gets covered, then people are going to start panic buying, and people are then also going to force liquidations, and then it's going to make an even bigger push. So it's just insane. That's the best part about crypto sometimes, is you have this other thing, you have something less to worry about. You don't have to worry about how the stock is performing, how the overall, balance, the bottom line is performing either. So it's just like you can play these fun little ideas that, holy crap, this thing has 9 bearish candles in a row. Like, what is it doing? We looked at render. We looked at it. But lovely little bounce back there off the 22. Same low, right? Same low as well. ENS, I mean, this thing, what? Is this? No, it's not all-time high. Where's Pump Chainer, by the way? Where the hell's Pump Chainer? Because if this thing hits $40, the man's, he said he's buying me a cruise. If this thing hits $40, he's buying me a cruise. Hold on. I gotta send a message. I need my cruise ticket. Or something, or equivalent to the cruise ticket. More, just deposit ENS. I want to see. I gotta message him. Hold on. Guys, I'll DM you back after the. It was Punk Chainer, right? Yeah, it was. There we go. Thank you. All right, I'll wait for that. I'll let you know. We'll send photos. All right. Major moves on ENS though. Major. So cool. Awesome to see. If this thing hits it, man. If this thing hits it right at 40. He said he's gonna buy me a cruise. We'll see. All right. ENS, though, again, let's see if it respects now this breaker. You got a breaker and an imbalance overlap if it happens. If this candle closes where it's at, you got 6 days left on the weekly. If it closes where it's at, it happens. So that's what I would watch right here. I would watch this previous high here. You got the BOS as well. So I'd watch kind of this area for the most part. But honestly, I would squeeze it down to that previous high there. Anywhere above 30 will be real clean on this. So watch for this potential pullback with this extension. Remember what we said, though. If you want to see if you want to see if it's made a proper move, pull a fib as well. So notice right now the 382 does line up with that previous high, so it could start to potentially set in that high is significant. Again, though, we like to see the 50% lines up with the previous high, so I think 38's in the cards. So I think we get 38 if these daily candles keep closing on top of each other. I think we get 38. So looks good right now. 50% lining up with that previous high would be ideal. I want to see here the reversal zones. All right, so even this, it's pushed that reversal zone high. You can see this is, wow, this is actually pretty big here. So notice the Neo is still, or the the reversal zone is still flat for the most part down here. That means that it hasn't actually hit that stride yet. So usually when it's in a particular direction, or before it moves in a particular direction, it's flat, right? So now that this thing's actually started to tick up a bit down here, it's actually might actually make a pretty aggressive extension. Let's see if we get that move. Let's see if that move soon. All right, ONDO. Dude, he's insane, bro. He's insane. He's insane. How does he know? How does he know? How does the man know? Like, seriously, though. Unreal. How does the man know? All right. Let's go over ONDO. ONDO, man, we've discussed it several times. Like it's still doing the same thing. This previous high is all we want here. Open close level on the daily. Wick, drag the box to that wick high there. There's liquidity. Boom, tagged it, doing it again. If I want this thing to actually make a breaking move, we demand TTS in your stream, dude. That would probably not be good. I could do TTS for donations, probably. I think that's the only way you can do it, though. I would need a daily closure over 130. Daily closure over 130. Indicator I'm using is the price action concept. I gotta make. I'm gonna make a bunch of voice commands on, like. I could say, like, what indicator am I using? It'll send. It'll just reply with it. It's like, what indicator am I using? Tell them what indicator I'm using. I think that's the only way I can do it, though. I don't think I can just do random. Maybe I could. I don't know how YouTube works, though. We should consider it. We could. You know, the minute we do it, it's going to be, like, not going to work. Right? The minute we do it, it's not going to work. We'll see. ZK. Yo, what is this? What are you making me look at? Finally just got on Binance. Hey, all you gotta do is close over this previous high, man. Close over this one 1885 there. 19. Honestly. Close over 19. Next target for me would be 2050. You use RSIs? No. Chill. We don't use the RSI here, bro. 65K to 67 soon. Yes, sir. That's what we're looking for. Come on, baby. We could set a goal. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. That's actually we should do that. I have to look into if I can actually do it though. We could do a goal thing. Yo, Kaz, man, this thing is still holding that previous high, I will say, very nicely, but I don't like these daily candles. Wick the high, now it's closing back down. Very big zone. I think this is ready. I think it's ready for its pullback. I think it is. I love 50% lines up with that imbalance as well. Yeah, I would watch this thing back to 17. I can do it with Streamlabs. Yeah, I can set a goal, man. I can do that. We can 100% do that. Arash, I've been doing it for almost 10 years. Yeah, I know. I'm just curious if they've implemented it with YouTube. I think they have. I think it's the same. I just haven't done it. Dude. So the signals today are popping off. On the daily. Dude, he's insane. I don't know. I just don't get it. The greatest. He's the greatest ever. He's the greatest alive. That's insane. I just don't understand. Some juicy TTS. But the thing is, though, I would have to have somebody filter them. So it'd probably be like BK or somebody. I have to filter out the good and bad ones because I think it can literally say whatever people type. That's the problem. I would have to set it up properly. And gold's all over the place today. Gold 15 minutes. Insane today. Choppy, choppy, choppy gold. I mean, it makes sense. The 4 hours been doing nothing but chop. I don't know how you guys trade in that. That would drive me nuts. Especially this. Look at these wicks. How do you trade in that? I would not. If I were you guys, if you're trading gold, I would wait for it to break 23.37 or below that 23.18. I would wait till it breaks either side. This is a terrible spot. It's a terrible spot. Dot. Yeah, I just have to look into it, man. Dot as well. Retesting these lows. I like that. Dang, dude. This is at an inverse head and shoulders head and shoulders all over it. Drop lower. It hit the right target though. It hit right at this high here. These highs. 57 or 575. I mean, to be upside targets on this, it's not much. I actually already hit them. It's gonna have to blow through 650 if I want to see any more upside on DOT right now. This is not a good spot. Look at it. It already reacted off of there a ton of times. Just because it's coming from these daily lows, man. It's coming from daily lows and that breaker block. DOT ETF soon? I don't know. We're just focused on the ETH and the Solana ETFs right now. Let's go, baby. ETH and Solana ETFs. Gimme. Jupiter, yeah, that fell off too. 9 below $1. I don't like these when they're trading below $1. I'm not a fan. I would need $1 to break again. I mean, your retracement right now is looking good. There you go. 50% retracement lines up with $1. That's not great. I wouldn't like that. There's already one that was filed for what? For DOT? Oh yeah, DOT I like a lot more over Jupiter. Jupiter's good, but I mean, if you look like, let's look here. Man, the only problem is this weekly's rough. Weekly's rough. Not as rough as XRP. XRP's terrible. Like, who would want to hold this? Look at this. Who would want to hold that chart? Tell me. Who would want to hold this chart? Best time frame? Guys, again, there's no best time frame. If you're not looking at the weekly, if you're not looking at the daily, if you're not looking at the 4 hour, then you're doing it wrong. Especially if you're trading. You better be, if you're trading, you 100% better be looking at the daily and the, I mean, you don't have to look at the weekly if you don't want to, but I would plot levels on the weekly at least. And then 4 hour daily. Crypto Games. Your name is Crypto Games. Do you hold any crypto right now? Do you hold any at all? Computer. Which cryptocurrency has the best return this year?
I don't know that one.
Computer, you're useless.
I'd like to know what went wrong. If you want to give me more details, just say, I have feedback.
I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, that's all you have is Gala? That's all you have. Dude, Pepe's... Dude, this is not, like... This is wild to me, to be honest. This is wild to me. Crypto games... I mean, again, if you want to, the problem is I don't know what you're looking to get out of it, dude. Like what I hold right now and I always buy every single week is Ethereum, Solana, and Bitcoin. My biggest holdings are Bitcoin and Solana, and I'm holding those for 5 to 10 years, if not longer. Bitcoin I'll probably hold until I die. You keep buying XRP, dude. Oh my. Whoever said that in the TikTok chat, bro, you gotta stop. You have just please stop. Please stop buying it. Like if you're red, do not buy into a red position. If you're losing on a trade, do not buy into it. Just don't. You're gonna save yourself a lot of headache. You want to buy into winners. You want to buy into ones that you're winning on. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just like I would suggest stop buying it. Like buy something like Solana or Bitcoin or Ethereum. Yeah, that's from 2016 though. The 2016 bag holders, like, I'll give it to them. That's fine. Yeah, I had some in 2016. I had XRP in 20. I had the XRP when it went at like to $3. I didn't sell it because it got dumped in like 2 days, and I sold I think around like $1.50 or something. But like 2016 holdings, dude, yeah, you're fine. I got some around like I got to go back and look. It was like the only other altcoin. It was the only other altcoin at the time. It was like you could mine Bitcoin, which is mostly what I was focusing on. Then you could, this little thing called XRP came out. It's like you could only buy it on Binance or on Bitstamp. So I like put like my little $100-200 into Bitstamp and like made some okay money. It wasn't crazy money. It's like a few $1,000, but it was just like the only other thing you could buy at the time. It's like, can you buy shares in Ripple? XRP will go to the moon. Dame, come on, brother. It's just 50 cents soon. I like that target, man. I like the target of 50 cents. That's money, bro. That's money. Oh, guys, real quickly. I forgot to mention. Really quickly. Hold on. I got to mention something really fast. It's Rave break time. We're in mega green every single time. Every single time, baby. He said wait again. There you go, Dame, just for
is always weaker than my right. No questions. No questions, please. No questions, please. All right. That's our Rave break for the day. Hella green. That bass insane. Hella green. That bass insane. He said left hand. Yo, chill. Is gold possible going to 2050? Yeah, man. 100%. Yo, Nick Wise. Pause, brother. Yeah, if I ever hear this song live, I'll go nuts. Let's see, we gotta go red smoke probably because we're green in the, no, we gotta go green. I knocked something over. Hold on. My water's spilling. Nothing better than a quick Rave break. Nothing better than a quick Rave break. Welcome back. Hopefully you woke up. Wake up. Right now. Whew. Got some reps in real quick. We're good. Whew. All right. Rave break over. Bitcoin hella green again. Let's go. This is the price action concept indicator. Yo, laser, turn off. Off. Just wait. I can voice command laser off too. That's coming up. The Prodigy. Golly. Can we get some heavier weights? This is BS, bro. This is a 35 pounder. Dennis? This is a 35 pounder, bruh. Oh, wait, hold on. So I was giving you fist pumps like this, bro, with a 35 pounder. Suck it. Fake weights? Yeah, no, those are cardboard. Those are made of cardboard. I got paint jugs over here. You want me to fist pump those? Step it up to 50, dude. You want me to break my shoulder? You want me to break my shoulder, bro? I'm like that dude on CNN with fake weights. Don't screw off. I wouldn't be heavy breathing after a Rave break if those were fake. All right. How can I prove this to you? I'm just kidding. Yo, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Shit, we should have done that. I gotta mount the laser. I'm gonna mount the laser on the ceiling, and we're gonna get the bench out. We'll bench press during the Rave break next time. That'd be money. That'd be so funny. Gosh. All right. Oh, we didn't go over the NASDAQ. Let's go over the NASDAQ. NASDAQ a ripping. Dude, this thing's actually ripping right now in 1 minute. What is going on? I'm slacking, dude, because I'm literally fist pumping 35 pounders for you guys. Okay, I appreciate that. I'll go cry in a corner now. Just kidding. Rave break again. Oh man. All right, NASDAQ. NASDAQ's holding nicely, I will say. I mean, guys, look at this. You can't make this up. Right off an imbalance as well. Wow. Beautiful rally right to that. You know, we had that news event on Friday that drove us lower. But swept that previous high low there. Is trying to regain this lower high here. So this level here, if you get a 4-hour close right now on the NASDAQ over this level, it probably will go retest that previous high there, that previous open close high. Yo, what is 15 kg, man? What is that? Get your British metrics out of here, brother. No one cares about kg. Just like no one cares about a 24-hour clock. Just kidding. I'll give you the clock. I know what kg means. but nobody in the U.S. does. I'm just kidding. Yeah, get that Brit metric out of here. Okay, fine. Still, you use it, so I know where you're from. I know where the majority of you guys are, like, from the UK. Get 50 kilograms? You're crazy. Bro, the name of the crypto. This is the NASDAQ right now. 225. God bless it. That would suck. Canada uses KG again. We're talking the US of A, baby. Independence Week. All right. I might need to play some real copyright music now. No, I'm not going to do it. You think... I might be able to find a remix. If I just type in patriotism on hold on. Hold on. Patriotic. Here we go. Let's get crazy. Maybe this one. This is US week. I think this is why everybody loves Trump, because at least he's like for America at this point. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Trump, but he at least makes me feel more American than any other candidate. I will say that. But this is for the ultimate country. Just kidding. No. I love you guys regardless. It is though. It is Independence Week, baby. It is Independence Week. He said, "All hail the Queen." Yo, Varun, where have you been? Because I'm pretty sure it's not a queen anymore. I mean, R.I.P. for sure. R.I.P. R.I.P. 100%. America first. Yo, he said, Jay, stream idea, donations for actions. Let's make this interesting. Yo, come on, bro. Independence Week, guys, remember, markets closed on Thursday for fireworks, beer, and glizzies. Put it on a t-shirt. That's the most American thing ever. If you put it on a t-shirt, fireworks, beer, and glizzies, I bet you could sell like 100,000 t-shirts here in one day. The Netherlands first. All right, I feel so much better after that. Let's go. USA, USA, USA. All right. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later this week. Are you the only one that is thinking we hit 58K the next 2 week in the next week? Next 2 days, he said. Sorry. Yo, this thing's fit in 2 days, bro. That's tough. We do have some major news events coming. All right, guys. Remember Thursday, like I just said, Independence Day for the U.S. And we got the tonight we have the Australian rate decision. But remember, we have Wednesday. There is that one. Did we post it? No. Okay. We have the FOMC minutes released at 2. Remember, but markets close. U.S. markets close at 1. So the reaction will be there, but it won't be as aggressive, right? Because it'll be markets closed. And then Friday's going to be crazy day. Friday's going to be crazy day. So if anything, it would be by Friday, maybe you see 58K if we get some crazy reaction or crazy update with the FOMC or with the minutes release or whatever. But we'll see that, later this week. I would just suggest, guys, after Wednesday, just enjoy the rest of the week. I wouldn't trade if I were you. Anything. I wouldn't trade anything if I were you. It's just not worth it. It's going to be, Friday might be crazy. Friday might be literally insane. Nick Wise, yes, bro. We do these lives daily. We've been doing them daily for a while now, but I do have a baby that's due on Saturday. We don't want a 4th of July baby. I'm praying we don't, because my wife has a holiday baby, and the 4th of July she just doesn't like it. She doesn't like having the. Granted, my wife's birthday is on New Year's Eve, which is pretty lit, but same time it's more fun when you get to celebrate something separate. But yeah, again, once that baby's coming, guys, we'll be streaming twice a week, okay? Just remember. The index is rising. Should you buy now? What index? Which one? There's plenty of them. NASDAQ is going. We'll say that. Guys, do you think the Democrats are gonna say, "Yo, Biden, you can't run anymore. We're putting somebody new"? Think they're gonna do it? Like for real though. FTM, let's do it. I feel like they should. If they want any chance, whatsoever, they gotta get him out of there. They gotta get him out of there. Yo, what's up? What's up, J-Lo? How you doing? Yeah, boy, Drew, man. Again, I buy me, not LuxAlgo. This is not affiliated with LuxAlgo from what I'm about to say. It's not affiliated with LuxAlgo whatsoever. But me, personally, every week I buy Bitcoin, I buy Solana, and I buy Ethereum. Every week. He can't do it. Are you happy that England won their game yesterday? Yo, check this out. Hey, computer, what's up?
I'm feeling kicktastic. Both Copa America and Euro 2024 are in full swing. How's your soccer knowledge? Do you know Messi from Mbappe? Ronaldo from Ronaldinho?
Because I'm using the British. I mean, I'm using a British voice
just
for
say,
you guys.
test me on soccer legends.
Because the Alexa voice is not great. I like Biden when he fell asleep. Y'all are funny. FTM, man, same thing as the other alts we've been watching. They broke these lows, so I'd be targeting 65, and that potentially could send you lower off of that price. But let's see. All right, let's see where we end up after 65. I would be targeting 65 right now. Yeah, it's so aggressive. 65. Yeah, I was thinking that, dude. I was thinking that too. Michelle was... And that's the other thing too. If there was the first woman president, I mean, I feel like a lot of people would flip over if it was Michelle that they put in as a candidate. I could see a lot of people flipping over. To be honest, like a lot. There's so many people right now that voted for Joe Biden that are voting Trump because they're just like disgraced with what's happening with Biden. But if they decided, you know, to bring the Obamas back, are you kidding me? You know how many of those people that flipped would flip on a dime? That'd be nuts. It's just nuts. Honestly, it's crazy. Like election time, when we're streaming during the election time, guys, the markets might go bonkers. Like we might be having a good time. I'll tell you that. Where the hell where's the mouse? There it is. Markets might go a little crazy. Biden's not going to win. If Biden's running, he's not going to win. Right now, I'd be shocked if Trump doesn't get elected, but I will say that if they're smart, they'll try to put somebody in his place, in Biden's place. And all of CNN were talking after that debate of how badly Biden got just completely destroyed. Like they were disgraced by how Biden went about it. Like that's how freaking bad it is. Like they need to. Honestly, I wish they could reset both candidates. Honestly, I really do. I wish we could just get rid of both of them and then do it all over again. CNN did not like what they saw. Their comments were gold. It's hard to agree with either side right now. Like most people my age right now that weren't born into like being very heavy to one side are like probably thinking the same. They're probably like, dude, I would, I mean, obviously we could vote independent regardless, but it's just, it's just so bad, dude. So bad. Both sides, so bad. It's kind of just like disgrace. Like, it's just bad for the country. Like, RFK, yeah. I'm extremely undecisive. I'm just hoping something changes within, come the election. I just hope. I don't know what I want at this point. It's like, it's really bad. It's like, they're just puppets, For right now, that's what it feels like. you're just now tuning in, welcome. We're just kind of going about it. Yo. I forgot about that. I forgot Shaq. So if you guys don't know, I'm from Nashville, but or I live in Nashville, but if Shaq met up with her, I think this is the Hawk Tula girl. I think that she was like at a concert as well. I think Luke Bryan or somebody brought her on stage. It's just, that's hilarious. So yeah, non-farm payrolls on Wednesday and Friday. We have the non-farm payrolls at 8:30. BLS versus ADP. Tim Cook is locked in. Hold on, I wanted to see how is Apple doing today. Yo, Apple, wow. Apple closed up almost 3% today on that news. Crazy moves. All right, guys, we got about 9 minutes left on Bitcoin predictions. You think she's a millionaire because of that merch, Brad? You think so? The indicator I'm using right now is the price action concepts indicator. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I covered Bitcoin there, man. We're right now for Bitcoin, and we'll just go back over it. I gotta freaking put that up right now because so many people are like, dude, he's short Bitcoin. No, the Pepe wheel is short Bitcoin. The man said less. The man said less at the beginning of the stream. He picked it. I didn't. It wasn't me. It was you. I mean, she did it, done it better though. She should have monetized it better. It was just like a few merch items. Like you could have done so much more. The problem is she better capitalize as quickly as possible because the next big thing is going to come in about 2 seconds. It's like she'll like her peak will happen for a few days and then it'll drop, right? It's one of those things where you gotta do like a sketch effect to be like relevant. Like Sketch right now is like the #1 dude. It's like everybody loves that kid. And the best part is that he streams with a bunch of really famous people now and like hangs out with football players and all that, so he stays relevant. But her, it's hard. She's gonna have to do something that's gonna keep her relevant if she wants to actually make a decent amount of money. You gotta play it smart. But again, she probably has an agent now at this point. Bitcoin right now, we talked about though on the daily. We want to see this thing close over yesterday's high for one. 62,942.67. Then close over that. Right now we're trading at 63,191. It's looking good already. I wanted to see it. Look at how the 50% retracement on the daily lines up with that weekly level at 65,500, right? Goodness gracious, Bitcoin. The 65,500, right? So that's coming from that weekly open close high there as well. So watching for that retracement. But overall, this week I really want to see this thing close over last week's high at the very least, 63,343. I did say that we could maybe go retest like 61,500 maybe like this week because we haven't really tampered with the downside yet. So we'll kind of wait and see. But it is a possibility. It is a possibility. A real trade. Yeah, so many people were like, yo, Luxal goes short right now. It's like, no. The other chat was like, dude, we're going to follow him short. It's like, I'm going to close this trade in literally 7 minutes, 6 minutes. I got 6 minutes now. I think we're good, though. Les looks like it's going to do. Jay, could the Elgato cam still work? For what? We're going to set up something new, though. Soon. We're going to start introducing more segments. I got to. I still can't believe like this works. Like this is nuts. Bro, I got a spider on my leg or something? Something's crawling all over me. I gotta fix something. There we go. Much better. What's the 5 alt cryptos will be the biggest on the road? Again, one of my favorites that I buy weekly is Solana, right? It is Solana. The other one that I buy every once in a while is Near. Another one I buy every once in a while is Link. And this is me. This is not Luxal. This is me. And then I have a little bit of Avalanche, but I like Near. I like Link. And I really love Solana, if you know me. 61500 will be higher low. Okay. I like that. I agree. Let's do it. Let's do it. Guys, we got 6 minutes left on the Bitcoin predictions. Y'all's price. What was y'all's Bitcoin prediction price? 63,433. Yeah, you're looking good right now. Les is looking good. Who said Les? Who followed him? Who followed the king? Who followed the king? Yo, guys, I forgot to mention, boys. Come on, load. Seriously? Load for me. Don't do this to me. Yo, stream still live? Or do we disconnect? Okay. Yeah. Take your time. Take your sweet time, TradingView. Just kidding. We love you, TradingView. What was I doing? Yes. Guys.
Who's your daddy?
If you picked up Tesla at 160 with me as I talked on stream a million times, throw some Who's Your Daddies in the chat right now, please. We talked about 160 over and over and over and over and over again. If you pick some up at 160 with me, throw Who's Your Daddies in the chat, please. Oh my gosh, dude. That was like... Oh, baby. That was money in the bank. If you didn't pick some up but you remembered it, throw some come on mans in the chat. If you didn't pick some up but you remember me talking about buying at 160, throw some come on mans in the chat. Come on, we're literally up $50. $50 a share. I mean, you can't get better than that. TJ. Shenanigans. Come on, man. Okay, we got 2 minutes left on the Bitcoin predictions. I know some of you guys are in Europe and you probably don't have a way to buy U.S. stocks. It's all good. But now we got another 5 minutes. All right, where are we going to be after this? We got literally 2 minutes left on the Bitcoin predictions. Yet again, he kills it. Dude, yes. You know what? I actually bought some for her. I got some for her, to be honest. It's in there, like, that was one of the accounts I bought them on. Yo, guys, we'll take suggestions tomorrow again, but actually, let's look at it really quickly, just for you. Really fast. How quick can we do analysis? Quick analysis. Here we go. Daily. Oh, yo, what is this? All right, this is weekly. Gotta go to weekly. Weekly chart, this thing has literally pooped its pants. Okay, this thing went up, hit, holy cow, almost $10, and then dumped hard. That must have been a news issue there. This thing broke the low. If it could hold this kind of 180 level, you'll be all right. It needs to get back over $2, though, for me to want to actually have a potential with it. Pepe the Go, man. Anybody else take a trade like for a real trade? We got a Pepe fund, bro. We'll figure out how to do it. This thing's insane. Imagine him trading leverage, though. Imagine him trading leverage. We haven't had one major loss. We haven't had one. I think the biggest loss we had was like $400, dude. He's insane. And we're gonna be hitting the less here in about less than 30 seconds, dude. Insane. Unbelievable, man. You're not wrong. The randomizer, man. It's all about it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. He hits another one. Yee! Let's go, Pepe Wheel! Boom! Les, today's the winner. One more time. Great job, baby. Great job. You said Les. You get 100 points added to your profile. Again, guys, holy hell, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins in a row. The Pepe Wheel is 5 wins in a row on Bitcoin predictions. 5 in a row, dude. He's up $3,200 over a month. He started on the 4th. Sorry, he started on the 4th of June. When we hit the 4th of July, let's see where he's at. $3,200 over a month, though. He's hit 5 in a row so far now. He's only lost 1, 2, 3, 4 times. His biggest loss was $441. Insane. Biggest win was $1,300. Insane. Let's go. Pepe's in the chat, baby. Pepe Wilson in the chat. Let's go. Great job. You said less today. Let's see who said more and who said less. But I appreciate you guys, like always, for tuning in. Thanks again. Who said more? Who said less? Come on, bros. Come on, broskies. Let's go ahead and get our closing music as well. We got to go ahead and get the. We got to get into Rave mode really quick as well. Great song, but we got to get another one. Which one are we gonna go with today? Let's do this one. Alright. Who said less? Who said more? Dan with the more. Come on, brother. You going against the Pepe wheel there? You going against the king? What are you doing, bro? Brad with the more. You going against the king, bro? Brad, you going against the king? What are you doing? Maroon with the more. Come on, brother. Going against the king. You can't doubt the king. Toki with the less. Great job, Toki. Great job. Frank with the more. Yo, what is up? What is up with these guys going against the king? The prediction king. Tala with the more. Come on, man. The daily laws with the more. Come on, man. TJ going against the king as well. It's Wardo. Look at all these hologram members going against the king. What are you doing? Come on. Mike play with the more. Crypto with the more. Yo, all of you. Demonic Turbo, congrats, bro. You said less. Great job. Republic, great job. You said less. Adam with the less. Willis with the more. Come on, brother. Crypto Kid with the less. Great job. We got RP Hizzle with the more. Come on, brother. Doberman guy with the more. Come on. Jenny, great job, Jenny, with the less. You said less. Great job. Tom with the less, following the king. All right, that's pretty much. It's not loading the rest of them. But great job. Come on, man. You're not going against the king? You trying to fight the king, dude? The king never loses, bro. Never loses. All right. I appreciate you. Like always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all are the best. If you haven't already, make sure you follow our Twitter and make sure you do, because it will keep you updated with everything going on in the market every single day, every single week. You get the headlines first here. We've been way ahead of the major news platforms several times. So if you really do want everything with literally, we give you everything with no spam. You don't get garbage, right? We literally give you good analysis. We give you updates with everything in every single market, as well as every once in a while some funny memes as well. All right? If you haven't already, great job. If you said less today, Pepe King, it reigns yet again. All good, brother. And, man, 5 dubs in a row. Great job, Pepe Wheel. Again, who would have thought all it takes is a little bit of wheel and a little bit of hope and a little bit of more or less on there? You never know. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in like always. Have a great day. I'll see you back tomorrow. Remember, my baby's due Saturday, so tonight we have to go in. Again, we're not going to be streaming, okay? So I'll keep you updated in the Discord. Make sure you join that Discord if you haven't already. It's discord.gg/lux. Jay, I think it's time for the green haircut. Bro. Green haircut? You want me to dye my hair green? Or do one of these? All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you back tomorrow between 1 and 2 Eastern. All right. I'll see you then. Heavy news week. After Wednesday, I would highly suggest not trading. Don't trade after Wednesday, I promise. Don't trade after Wednesday. You'll just enjoy the rest of your week. Independence Day in the U.S. is Thursday, and markets are closed. I'll see you then. And, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Tomorrow, let's get back at it. Peace.
Pepe is the king. Pepe is the king. Green hat. Get a fade. Y'all are nuts. You too, Dame. All right, guys. Love you. I'll see you later.